Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Dustin Poirier.
Dude, mind-boggling. Seriously, freaking mind blown away. The sheer awesomeness of this guy, it's undescribable, man. The words are not enough to describe this guy's fighting style, whatever you can name it. Man, it was okay. Personally, it was my first time experience watching this guy live, and literally, this guy destroyed Dustin. He mauled him, man. And even okay, I would say the hype was really good. And Dustin, if you can see from his angle, he had a
It almost felt like Khabib was fighting in his hometown, right? Because
exactly, man,
the
exactly.
entire crowd, the entire crowd was with him.
Because I was working in the audience stand, and I saw a lot of Russians, man. I don't know wherever they were from Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, from the Eastern European side. These guys, these ladies were a lot of them over there, and it really, as you were saying, it was like a home crowd for him, home ground, and he even acknowledged it. He said that like he was himself was very surprised to see that a large
The
group of
level of
people.
support that he has in Abu
Exactly,
Dhabi. That's
exactly.
correct. Yeah.
Plus, I guess the factor of
Being
Islamic.
a Muslim, yeah.
Exactly, the Muslim
Definitely.
factor, the Islamic factor was also there because the place where it was being held was in the Middle East. So a large crowd of people are supporters of Muslim Islams and all that stuff. So he had a plus point in that too.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what once again he said that it was like as if he was fighting in his home country.
Yeah. I
Uh,
felt that his striking improved from the last time. He fought Conor McGregor last. It was around a year ago.
yeah,
And I felt that his striking was a little sharper. If you remember correctly, we had a conversation earlier where I said that Khabib is still learning. So
yeah.
I still believe he's at least 2 years away from his prime
Just
because
before.
his striking is only improving with time.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
well, full props to Dustin Poirier. I mean, he did a good job. He was able to wobble Khabib a bit in the second round.
Exactly.
But, just like a champion, Khabib knew that, okay, his world is shaking. So he took a few steps back, just made sure it stopped shaking. And then he did what Khabib does. He took Dustin down.
Yeah.
And, man, the problem is all these fighters in all their promos, all his opponents, they say the same thing that we know what Khabib does. Okay.
Exactly.
And we are ready for it, but every time the outcome is the same. They're not ready. And one of the things that Khabib does so efficiently than I would say 90% of the fighters in the world is that he's able to use his weight. He's able to use his weight very efficiently. So what he does is when he is lying on top of you,
Yeah.
think of it as carrying an extra bag of weight, as carrying an extra human.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It might look like the opponent is not doing much, right? But just moving with that weight or just trying to get out of a bad position with that weight really takes a toll on you. And you could see it.
Exactly.
You could see it in the third round. I mean, Dustin did have the choke quite deep. I would say
Absolutely.
if he held it for
Few more seconds, I
few
guess.
more seconds, maybe, just maybe, he would have won. But Khabib was very good with moving his hips, just to find
That was
find that
unbelievable.
room. Exactly.
The way he moved out from that situation, everybody was like, in a state of
Shock.
panicking. Yeah, they were panicking. People were freaking out that they don't want to lose their bet on this guy, man.
Yes.
Because this guy was round one was phenomenal. The way Khabib was on top of this guy, and then second round, slightly the situation changed. So second round or third round was it?
Yeah.
Dustin, right?
Yeah, in the second round,
Second
he wobbled Khabib a bit.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
the he tried to throw some punches on him.
That's
If they
correct.
had connected those punches on Khabib, he would have gone down. I think so because Dustin he showed some good strikes,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, as I said, it
I
didn't
mean,
hit him.
listen, man, Dustin is no joke.
Yeah,
Dustin is no joke. All respects to him, but he's fighting the best in the world,
Man, he defeated Max Holloway and even Alvarez. These guys, oh man, these guys are good. So coming up from the bottom and reaching that level, it's hats off to that guy, man. I gotta salute that guy. And even though he wasn't that, I feel he didn't throw a lot of strikes, but still, man, keeping on going till the round three.
Yeah, but that's the problem, man. Khabib was keeping his distance. He knew that Dustin has some knockout power in him, in his punches. So he was keeping his distance. And Dustin is not really known to be a kicker. And Khabib was forcing him to kick. You know what I mean? So he was keeping his distance. And if you noticed, what Khabib, the takedown strategy that he had in this match
Yeah.
was he kept his distance, and then he was exploding, exploding
Yeah.
onto Dustin to take him down.
Mm.
So he was giving him very little room
Maneuver.
to maneuver or to pack that power punch,
Mm.
and that really worked in his favor. I mean, he is the undisputed champion.